All right, got 3 exercises for you too. Dumb exercises that you don't want to do. Do not do these exercises. The key when you lift weights is to focus on 2 things. Work the muscle and do not work the fascia. Fascia is a white connective tissue that most everybody works. All 3 of these exercises here, I'm going to show you exactly how to work the muscle. Pay attention to the 3rd exercise. This is one of the most misunderstood exercises in all of weight training. When you ever go to a gym, I see people do it all the time and I'm just like, oh no, stop. So you don't want to tear your fascia, you want to tear the muscle and grow. So I hope these help and enjoy the next 3 exercises. All right, the first exercise is bicep curls, but they're called shoulder curls because people do them wrong all the time. Please do not make this mistake. Now here's the thing, there's 3 points I want you to pay attention to. There's 3 things. Number 1, don't use momentum. Momentum is when you swing the weight. When you use momentum, you're taking energy from another part of your body, you're transferring it through the weight, and you're just not even working the muscle. Again, going back to what I talked about at the beginning, you want to work the muscle, not the fascia, so don't use momentum. Now, the easiest ways not to use momentum on this exercise are to make sure you stay on your heels. You want 80 to 90% of your weight on your heels. 80 to 90% of the weight on your heels at all times. You don't want to shoot forward your toes. What's going to happen is if you shoot forward your toes, your body will start to swing and use momentum. Point number 2 is keep your hips in place. If you keep your heels, your weight on your heels, it'll be almost impossible because you can't do this. This is a weird thing, right? It's not going to happen. So you're going to have to shoot on your toes incorrectly. This is wrong. Do this. So make sure when you do this exercise, bicep curl, you don't do a shoulder curl by staying on your heels, keeping your hips in place. And the 3rd part is don't use your shoulders. People do this all the time. It doesn't make any sense and it's going to hurt you. It's just not going to help. First of all, you're going to lose muscle. You're not going to grow muscle. And then you're going to start pulling on your tendons here because they're going to bounce. Okay, the muscles are like a rubber band, right? So you take a rubber band, you stretch it out, and you pull back, you stretch it out. Now if you pop that rubber band like this over and over and over again, what's gonna happen? It's gonna fray at the ends, right? And that's exactly what happens when you start doing this kind of crap. So don't do that, okay? So this is the correct version on the bicep curl here. This is the correct way. Chest up, shoulders back, stay those heels, and curl. Correct version. Bicep curl. So my elbows are a little forward a little bit. Not back here. See, short. When you have your elbows all the way back, it shortens the range of motion. Don't do that either. Elbows forward a little bit, keep the chest up, and curl. This is correct. Now I'm going to show you the incorrect shoulder curl. This is the wrong exercise. It's a dumb exercise. Don't do it. I can feel that in my low back. You're going to start feeling pressure in your low back, and I can feel the tendons. My biceps here start to pull a little bit, quite a bit actually, when I'm doing it like this. So don't do this. This is a shoulder curl. You do not want to do this. So remember, don't use momentum, stay on your heels, keep your hips in place, and don't use your shoulders. Hope that helps. And you get a correct bicep curl. Awesome. All right, exercise number 2 is dumbbell military press. 90-degree angle, okay? Most people, when they do this exercise, they have their shoulders at a 90-degree angle here. See this? This is not what we want. This is going to this does internally rotate your shoulder. This puts a ton of bad pressure on your shoulder and your rotator cuff specifically. So we're not going to do this. This is a bad way to do dumbbell military press here. It's a dumb way. So don't do that. I'm going to show you the correct way here. First of all, when you do military press, you want to be seated. You want to have your weight on your heels, about 90% of the weight on your heels. Keep your low back, your hips tight to the pad here. Don't let your hips shoot forward and press as you do this, right? Your body will become kyphotic and punch in. So keep your hips all the way back, chest up, shoulder blades back. See that difference here between here? We want to make sure our chest is up. And our natural horizon, this is my natural horizon here, it's going to be 10 to 15 degrees at all times when you're doing this exercise here. Now, I'm going to show you the correct way here on a dumbbell military press. What you want to do is you want to have it slightly angled. See, here's the dumbbell here. Imagine the dumbbell. Well, this. This is what we want to do. This is the correct version. This is the correct military press. See my shoulder, my angle here? Looks like that. So this is the correct way to do a dumbbell military press here. Slow the way down. You count. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. You see the angle here? See that angle? That's correct. See that? It's not neutral. You're not here completely. Your grip's not neutral, right? We don't want to go close coordination. You want to be right in between, a little bit further back a bit. There we go. Chest up. This is the correct way to do dumbbell military press. So this is the incorrect way. here. What happens, if you can see here, my shoulder is internally rotated here. It's all, man, it's tweaking. Here we go. You see, it's bad. So don't do it like this. I'll do it with both. This is the incorrect, this is the dumb exercise here. Incorrect. Correct is here. There we go. Yeah. So, hope that helps. Do dumbbells correctly on the military press. Don't do them here. Slightly angled in a little bit, and you're gonna work your shoulders, your traps, your delts a lot better, and you're gonna save your rotator cuff. Hope that helps. All right, exercise number 3 is high pull with cables. Now, this is just not a good exercise at all, ever. It just destroys your shoulders eventually. But a lot of bodybuilders do it because they want to isolate their posterior delt. Okay, fine, if that's an exercise that you really want to do, but you can isolate your posterior delt with dumbbells, you can do a cable pull, there's so many other ways to do it. So this is just a bad exercise. Overall, it's a dumb exercise. I'm going to show it to you here. This is what it looks like. Now what you're doing is, notice my shoulders, they're naturally internally rotated here. So if I leave the gym like this, then I'm gonna walk out of the gym, I'm gonna be a great workout. See, look at my shoulders, that's bad. We don't wanna go here. We wanna be a neutral spine, and we have our chest up at all times. I mean, if you walk into a room and you're like this, your body looks bad, but it's also reinforcing negative muscle growth and positioning, body position. So don't do this exercise. I mean, if you really want to, sure, but the chances of basically you're fraying your rotator cuff slowly but surely when you're here doing this. This is not a good exercise to ever do here. I cannot come out of internal rotation. I can't pull my shoulders, see here? Now from here, this looks good. This is a high-low pull, that's fine. But once you start pulling up high, then you start tweaking your shoulders in a bad way. And your neck, see my neck? It's not a good place. So this is a really dumb exercise. There's no reason to do it. So I'm interested in getting you healthy, lean and strong, and not getting hurt. So I hope these videos help, and just avoid this exercise altogether. Again, if you need to do a row, a pull, a high-low pull here, you can even go down and pull here. That's good. That's a good exercise here. Very similar in isolation to that posterior delt, almost identical. This is, you can see my chest plates up, so this is a great alternative to the high-low pull, a high-row pull. So you can do this looks good. But just don't do the high-row pull. Because I don't want to walk out of the gym and be like, oh, great workout. So hope that helps, and thanks so much. There you have it. You got 3 exercises right there that will teach you how to focus on the muscle and not the connective tissue. Don't do those exercises the incorrect way. I gave you 3 examples of exercises to do correctly instead of the dumb exercises, so I hope those help. I got another video for you right here, another dumb exercises. I got 4 of those there, and then I got a whole playlist here for you so we can work on some legs and focus on that. Love to have you subscribe and hit the like button, really, really helps. And I appreciate to have you on the team, and thanks so much, and I hope these dumb exercises help you get leaner and stronger and stay injury-free. Thanks so much. Peace.